Bang, 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 yeah. Back at it again. King freestyle, living like a king. Can't be wild, I'm feeling like I'm blinging. Game, 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 game freaker. King freaker, king freaker, king freaker. Back in the building playing Sunset Overdrive. Sunset Humming Overdrive. Sunset Overdrive. Sunset Overdrive. Hey, gang, 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 gang. Let's get it. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. I actually like this OC a lot. I'm a little disappointed. We're gonna cut it off because we're playing a video game. We're playing Sunset Overdrive. Back at it again with more carnage. With also more guns. Because, you know, we like guns. For those who say we don't like guns, what the fuck is wrong with you? What do you mean we don't like guns? I always like guns. I'll never not like guns. Because it's fun to like guns. I need more amps, and that sucks. We have some things I believe we can do here.
A letter? For me? Huh.
Want to uncover the truth behind overcharge? The real truth? Wait for my call at the dog park.
Oh, no. Fine.
Sounds intriguing. Better head to the dog park.
Let's use the Roman candle for a little bit. This is another one we can do, but we're not gonna do this right now. Fire! It's time for explode! Dang! Boom, baby! Oh, snap! Oh! Merry Christmas! I said Merry Christmas, sir. Oh my God. Bring your ass back here, boy. Freeze bomb. Oh, he running. Who you running from? Knock, knock. Dang it. Well, at least I leveled up the thing. That's something, right? Ooh. Come on, come on, come on. And out goes the weasel. There we go, there we go. Who's firing at me, bitch? I said Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Yeah. And a happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, we haven't used this one. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Get off there. This is mine. This is my turf. You can't have this turf. This turf belongs to me also. Get your ass whooped. Ooh. I said get your ass whooped. Oh yeah, because I added the freeze effect. That is fucking awesome, bro. Ooh, shoot. Come on. I forgot I added the freeze effect from last time. Let's get it. Alright, so we need to go to... Oh, we're going this way. Oh, he's dead. What a shame. Woo!
Is that a phone booth? Or a public toilet? Or
It's both. Wait, wow.
Hello?
This feels like not the place that would do the public toilet joke, but okay.
Listen close. We're gonna blow the lid off this whole conspiracy.
Okay.
We're supposed to burn all the top secret memos, but one of their admins dropped some into recycling bins instead. Those bins are now inside recycling trucks parked around the city. Get the memos and bring them to the dead drop location.
Okay.
Some serious spy movie action.
I'm down.
This would be way better with some spy movie music.
Wow.
Is more like it.
They actually had spy movie. I'm fine with that actually. Uh-oh, huh? Come on, come on. There's gotta be a more effective way to get over there. Let's try this.
Unauthorized access.
No.
Engaged. Recycling truck in lockdown mode.
So you can't double up on that. I guess that's the trade-off.
Gotta switch weapons.
Boom. Boom. Happy birthday, happy birthday. I said happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Recycling truck now open. Those
Sweet.
guys didn't protect me. I belong to you now.
Wait, what? You belong to me, and I belong to you. We're together now. We're buddies. We're pals. We're friends into the end. Hold on. Actually, the parkour is so fun, actually. It's kind of a shame this game never got a sequel, honestly. But it could be because this game didn't make money. Which is still a shame, but still. Happy birthday! Whee! I have to be quicker than that. Happy birthday! Woo! Happy birthday! Whoops. Oh my god. Who was shooting at me? I said happy birthday. Nice, okay. There we go.
Unauthorized access. Again, you don't learn very well, do you?
Oh, let's switch. Nice, okay. Actually, we're almost at level 3. Nice. Yeah, now you're fucked up. Ooh. Now give me my loot. Give me the loot! Alright, cool. Next up. Woohoo! It is genuinely a shame this game did not. Oh my god. Fine, game, Jesus. I feel like you should give me a wall climbing mechanic. I feel like that's all I need, bro. Ooh, no! Oh, that was the end of the dang line. Jesus. Okay. Another Fisco truck.
No recycling waste for you.
Oh, no. Ugh. Alright, time for some happy birthdays. I said happy birthday, you stupid fucks. Oh. Nice. Alright, it's time to switch guns. Man,
these guys are serious.
oh, shoot. Oh my god. I'm gonna guess Orion.
Wrong.
Damn it.
Not the vato.
I'm also disappointed. We like Orion here. They good peoples. What's going on, Donnie?
Doing good.
Living life.
Yes.
What's the
You know,
play?
because life's a game. Game, you know, play to win.
Wah, wah, wah. Don't dare. Don't you dare. Fire! These fools thought they could take me. Don't forget me. I actually wish that's a line I very much would like as a soundboard, but I don't know how available that line is still.
Well, I mean, who would use it though?
What do you mean, who would use it?
Yeah, you'd have to use it because I wouldn't. I'd put it in just for nobody else but you to use it.
That's villainous. You had options, damn it. You can use it, you just don't want to. You could be the hero we need, and instead, you chose to be a villain.
Nah, I'd rather go and
Killing you dead.
I mean, I like Lark, but
Okay, now I gotta
we can do other things.
I just love saying that.
Fire, 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 fire. Oh. Hey man, it's pretty good. All right. Anywho, so I don't know how much main plot we're gonna do today. I realize this game very much also thrives off its side missions. What the fuck is going on here? Hey, y'all. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh. Power goes the OG. Oh, my God. Get out of here. All right, it's time to go. This has gotten out of hand. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't agree to it. I didn't consent. None of it. Damn it, you said it as I said it. It's hilarious. Also, Ice Popper, get out of here. No 4th of July for you. Yes, now you're dead, you stupid bitch. Suffer. Suffer, oh God. They didn't suffer. Donnie, they didn't suffer. What do I do?
You cry.
Oh, wow, Donnie. You're an inspiration. Don't ever be a therapist. Please don't. You know how many people would lose their lives after your inspirational quotes?
Oh, not enough would lose their lives.
Okay, do we need to talk about something later? I feel like we do.
Nah, I do such a dang good job that you'll see it go lower.
Really?
Yes.
Sure, let's go with that.
Drop the memos off in the dumpster. I'll process them and set up another meeting. We're gonna make Fisco pay for what they did to us.
Okay.
Mysterious knows what he's doing.
He's not Batman, but he is a mysterious voice. Also, another side mission done. Woo! Sam said he had a package for me. I hope it's not a sex thing. I think you should hook up with that other girl. Oh God! Oh no! It's gotten way out of hand, guys. I had good intentions for you all, and then you all had to go commit suicide. We're not committing suicide. We're running towards you to kill you. That's the same thing, you idiots. You thought you could take me. You could never. Never! Alright. Needless to say, it's been a hell of a day. Where is Sam's thing at? Does it not give me a... Okay, I guess we just follow the yellow arrow on the screen. With that being stated, though. Oh, God. Oh, there's scabs here? Oh, no. This is about to be bad. Anywho, so Sam had a package for us after we did the last couple missions. We've done a couple we did a couple. Oh, fuck you, sir. Happy 4th of July, America.
Too early for that.
Nah, it's not that early. It's like, what, a month or two off? I think I can get away with it. You don't think so?
Nah.
Come on, man. You know some fucking fun, bro. What the hell is this? It's an abomination. It must die.
I should kill it.
Absolutely kill it. Good job, yeah, other me from the game. Fire! Hold on. Fire! 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 I think we killed it. Yeah, we killed it. Woo! I'm a genius! Who said murder is for the weak? It's only for the victorious. You petty fools have no idea who you're dealing with. This game will make you go a little power hungry. So I was looking up a little bit of information on this game just to see how well it did sales wise. And I heard it didn't do well at all. Which kind of bummed me out. People were like, well, why though? And I'm like, you know what? That's a fair question. Why did it not do well in sales?
You could blame Microsoft for that.
For a lack of what? A lack of like promotion?
Lack of promotion, the whole, you know, always online.
Kim and I worked through the night on this. It's pretty brilliant to be asked.
They didn't do themselves any favors that generation.
To get to a satellite dish nearby. We'll explain on the way.
No, they didn't. Even though I think, doesn't Microsoft still own the IP? Or no?
No, Sony owns the IP now.
When they'll probably never do anything with it because, you know, it's Spider-Man. Alright, cool.
The satellite dishes are the best tool to help
Yeah,
us find real quick.
bit of spider mid, and then they'll
By using the
cry
dishes,
happy.
we can triangulate his last known position.
You know, it's curious. We always talk about Spider-Man. We always talk about being mid. The way we talk about mid makes it sound like it's an insult when it really isn't. It's just,
It's just mediocre.
Yeah, it's just fine.
In the middle. Yeah.
Just like that Mary J. Blige song, it's just fine.
Just go find some old refrigerators and bring me some spare parts.
Hey, Omar. Let's see. Oh, did my clothes finish in the washing machine? I had that running in the background while we were... I'm trying to multitask, so I'm trying to stream and also wash my clothes.
What the hell?
I have 5 minutes left. Okay. The first fridge was spotted near the west side docks. Okay, cool. Time to go get some stuff then. No, we don't need any clothes right now. I already changed my outfit before the stream started. How many games is it? I was gonna say, is there any games that you feel kind of like this one, where the game isn't actually bad, it's just the company themselves ruined it by whatever poor decision they chose to make? Whether that be marketing or like a bad choice in maybe the timing in which they put the game out. I think Rayman Legends is a good example of that kind of game.
Oh yeah, because Ubisoft decided, yes, let's delay the version people wanted, to port it to other consoles, and then have it released right next to an Assassin's Creed game.
They also
Twice they did that.
I think they also let it release. Didn't they also release it with Mario?
Did Mario come out around that time?
3D World did in wasn't it 2013 or is it 2012?
2012.
Oh, then no, I think it was also, it was 2 other games. It was like, it wasn't just Call of Duty, although Call of Duty didn't help.
Yeah, Ass Creed.
You said
One
what?
of the Assassin's Creeds came out around that time.
I knew it was Assassin's Creed. I thought it was another game though. Okay, I need spare parts. It's somewhere in this area, so we have to go look. Although, the game's not giving me the best options to look for. Is it near the docks? So is it in like the docks itself? Oh, no, because I forgot to search the area, Okay. They would do this. They would put this thing right.
Killing you dead.
Wait, what did I kill?
Oh no, that was a misclick.
What did you mean to click?
Nothing. I just had my palm on my mouse.
You were just ready. That's what a true PC player would do.
No, those guys are never ready.
Damn, man. I thought we fucked with the PC players a little bit. No, it's not. Okay, it says it's over here. It's like around here. Where is this? Oh, fucking Jesus! All right, that's one. Time for the next one. All right, come on. Woohoo! It looks like a dead man over there. Get your ass. Well, oh God. Hold on. Which gun needs to be leveled up? Time for the murder ring. Murder ring, ring. Oh God. Oh fuck! What the? Who has lasers? Okay, it is absolutely time to go. Jesus Christ! I know I'm beautiful, but this is absurd. Jealousy is not a coming picture, guys. It's a disease that infects the mind.
About to bust.
Okay, I thought there was something to grind on there. There was not. Alright, first things first. Time to power goes the weasel. Oh shit! Oh my God. We'll search the area in a minute. Jesus Christ. Oh. It's somewhere here. Oh God. Fucking scabs. Picking at my kneecaps. You rat bastards. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, what happened, buddy? Stupid. All right, we got to round the back on this one. Bring your ass over here, boy. Oh, God. But yeah, it kind of bums me out because that means... Because a lot of those games don't ever get like a redemption once they come out and fail. A lot of those games just kind of linger in obscurity. Although Legends got re-released a lot. I feel like I never really reached the heights it was truly destined to reach. And that fucking sucks. Alright, this is starting to piss me off actually. I know this is your area, but fuck you. Get your dumb ass on the floor. Get your dumb ass on the floor. Yeah, oh God. Hold on. I saw you over here, boy. I saw you over here. Where is he? And then lying to me in 4K? What the fuck? No, that's it. Yeah, you're going to sleep. I'm sick of you. Okay. We need to find these motherfucker. What? I just... Where? Yeah. And now you're asleep, you stupid idiot. Alright, cool. Okay. So the area in question should be around here. Now where specifically, we don't know. And I love doing looking for shit in a game where I'm supposed to be running as fast as possible. I'm already off my mark. It's in like a really tight area. Oh my God. Excuse you, sirs. No, 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 no. We're not doing any of this shit. Back up. Oh God. Oh, the teddy. Oh God. Come on. Where are you? Are you above me, maybe? Maybe I need to get upstairs. Hold on. And that's not gonna do it. Hold on. Come on. No, I don't think it's up. No, I don't think it's that fucking high. Why do you call for the mama? What? Come on, that's not the gun I wanted. I wanted this gun. Alright, this is generally ticking me off. Where in the fuck are you? Merry Christmas! No? All I need is some fucking parts. Well, that's sexy. Don't you think, Donnie? Oh, God!
Oh, boy.
I thought... The worst thing about this mission is that I don't know where they want you to go. Hold on. Is it up here? It's gotta be up here, then. There's literally nowhere else to check, so it has to be up here. Get your happy ass out of here, bro. I'm in the middle of skulking, alright? Jesus. These guys are so fucking rude, bro. No respect for other people's property. Back up! I'm in the middle of something. If you could just you could kindly give me a second for me to regain my bearings. And, you know, steal your money also.
You're gonna rob them blind.
I mean, I've already done it, technically. I've already took the money. What the fuck? This is taking longer because I can't figure out where the... See? Robbed him. Because it was fun. Tee-hee. Oh, come on. Where is it? Invest a super mall in the center of the district. Okay, I'm here. And there's nothing here. I don't think it was smart to make the item like one of these things that's just kind of in a corner somewhere. And it's like, oh, you didn't know where it's at? I'm like, no, I didn't know where it's at. Because it's like in a corner somewhere. Because, you know, fucking game design. I don't even think I've technically seen it yet, because usually it would just point me in the direction. The fact that it's not even doing that is a little concerning. Oh, here we go. He's like right on top of me. Maybe he's above me. That's all. No, there they go. Come on. What, bitch? No, absolutely not. Get your ass back in the house, bro. See, it's when they start walking around thinking they own the place. I don't take kindly to that mentality, bro. What does the president say? We don't give in to terrorists. Okay? I actually don't know if that's what the president says. I just assume it is. It's gotta be up here. Okay. No. That means is it really on the bottom floor? This is actually generally ticking me off because I'm like, I'm in the area. I'm right here. And the game's like, you haven't found it. And I'm like, why the? Bitch, what? I don't like your face. But you still wear the same thing every day. Why any consideration for me, stupid?
What the hell?
I don't like their face, bro.
Yeah, I just came back too. So hey, TSS.
Oh, hey, Jesus.
Hey, TSS, Donnie, TLO.
So,
Hey, man. Sorry. That one hurt my chest, actually.
So let's talk about the epic Chinese man.
Okay, you're
this video.
Explain yourself for those who may not be aware.
Explain myself.
Well, explain what you're referring to, essentially.
Okay, so there is a channel in China called Geeker One, and this guy comes out like every year and does a deep dive on certain systems on a chip, mostly Android products. But for some reason, he was able to find a broken Switch 2 motherboard off of an auction site for like $150 US.
Okay, that guy's video did pop up for me. I didn't watch it yet. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you should, because he goes into a deep dive. They actually X-ray the chip. They do everything. They do performance equivalencies, and so let's just say the leaks are right.
I'm gonna have to look up this video.
Yeah, so the leaks were right. It's a
It's in the gaming chat, by the way. TS is supposed to.
Oh, it is. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So it is indeed the T239, which has Ampere cores, and then 8 A78C cores, which exactly was predicted from the leaks. And except that those cores only are going to be clocked to 1.1 gigahertz, because that's what Nintendo likes to do. They like to underclock things.
Yes.
So when it's in portable mode, it's weaker in terms of like performance than the Steam Deck. In docked mode, it's about maybe 40% better, but that's in terms of like a best case scenario. Because the biggest problem here is that they have low clock speeds, and what they did was in that video they took.
This is generally ticking me off, by the way. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. No. What I was saying was they did tests where they took a card or a GPU that was closely matched with the one that's going to be in the Switch, which is the RTX 2050, which is a mobile part, and they put it up against the rest of things, and including like how Cyberpunk 2077 would run, without optimizations, of course, and it's not looking that great. Even like FSR quality, you're only gonna get 1080p, like 30 FPS, and the rendering resolution would be somewhere around 540 or 720p. And in handheld mode under like ultra performance, we're talking about 360p, upscaled to like 720 at 30 FPS.
Oh my god.
So yeah, it's not good. It's not good. No, it's not good.
Well, we're talking about Cyberpunk, right? You mean the game that like is intensive on everything it runs on?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I think that's I don't think that's bad for a game that already is notoriously known for like pushing hardware.
Yeah, it's still running on their own engine too, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad. And they also mentioned in the video that like this isn't like an optimized build. Like this is just an idea. So there's no there on top of that, I think the variation they used wasn't like a 1-to-1. There is some give and take to it a little bit. Like for example, I don't think it accounted for how much RAM the Switch 2 has, which I believe is 12 gigs.
Yeah. They confirmed that it's 12 gigabytes of RAM.
Yeah.
And it's and surprisingly enough, it's 8533 rated, but I don't think that Nintendo will run it at that speed.
No.
Probably I would say 6400 or
yeah.
Probably 6400.
This is generally ticking me off. Where the fuck is this thing, bro? I hate this. I'm doing a side mission looking for a particular item, and I don't know where it's at.
Did they, TSS, did they mention about the performance of it when it's docked for Cyberpunk or any other game?
Yes.
They did for multiple games.
Because what they did was they tested the GPU side first. What they did was they took that RTX 2050 and they matched the clocks as closely as possible. But then what they also did was they took a board that had a T234 and then clocked it down the same way to test the CPU side. And yeah, it's still pretty slow in terms of like the CPU. It's more like Snapdragon 865 territory in terms of like the CPU performance, and maybe even less than that at this point, because it's running at a much lower clock speed.
Right.
So it's very weird. The game performance still is better than the PS4, which is correct, but the uplift between the Tegra X1 and this is actually more towards 6 times instead of 10 times because NVIDIA likes to lie out their teeth. So,
very true.
I'm not.
Yeah, it's interesting, and also the cluster, the Ampere cluster that they have it split into 2. They have 2 TPCs on one side and then 4 TPCs on another. So a total of 6 units. Yep. So it might be that when in handheld mode, it's probably only going to use 2 of those, and then the other one's going to use all 6. So
makes sense.
Yeah, so each so it has the SM module. So there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 modules at 128 CUDAs apiece. And that means that we're going to have 512 CUDA cores for probably docked mode. I mean, he didn't go into specifics about the dock versus the handheld. But I could tell that in between those clusters, probably 2 will be active. Like 4 of those SM clusters will be activated in handheld, and the other 8 will be activated in not 8. Other what the hell? 1, 2, 3.
The other 4.
Well, no, because I'm counting the SM cores, which is 2 per TPC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have the other 8 will probably be activated alongside it with in dock mode. So you have a total of 1,536 CUDA cores. So 512 will probably be utilized in handheld mode, considering the layout on the board. But it still is very interesting. And of course, it's using the 8N process, which is a mix between 10 nanometer and 8 nanometer.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a generational uplift, but it's nowhere. It's the power is
More to be desired.
It is more to be desired, but also it still technically has better performance than the Steam Deck when docked.
Yeah.
But the Steam Deck still wins on handheld mode.
Right.
Yeah, at least when devs decide to actually optimize their games to run well on the Steam Deck.
Yeah. It kind of just depends on how they want to handle their games, and the same thing goes for Switch. What they're using is not an optimized game for Switch. They're doing is just kind of a general, hey, this is about what you can expect. Which by itself isn't necessarily terrible, but like there is a difference. Oh god damn.
Yeah, the problem is the comparisons for like DLSS ultra performance between docked and handheld in some of these games, like Wukong. That shit has 240p.
I figured that. I mean, that game isn't even optimized for PlayStation 5.
And it can't even hit 30. So it's like, yeah.
I'm not surprised by that.
PC would have came out. It was a nightmare.
I would say that if that game isn't even optimized for PS5, I'm not expecting it.
Yeah, and in Monster Hunter Wilds, even in docked mode, it's 240p DLSS, which looks like, it looks like you're watching a fucking YouTube video. From
I saw that. I saw that one.
Yes, not great.
And
also they had the die, and also with the die shots, those chips are manufactured in 2021.
All right, here we go. Next area.
How the hell am I gonna get over there?
So yeah, so already because of the delays and shit, we already have freaking Nintendo using 4-year-old mobile hardware.
Well, that's what they were talking about before. They were like, they think that the original idea was for the Switch 2 to come out earlier, and it got delayed.
They started development on it in 2019, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it just didn't get to come around. Okay, am I gonna fucking... Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do.
So yeah, I would. I mean, there's no time. I mean, honestly, obviously the Nintendo stuff will run great because they're optimizing it for the hardware.
Right.
But third party is gonna be a wreck.
It depends on which games. I think it's gonna depend on the games.
Indie titles will run fine.
Indie titles are fine.
I think we can get mid-tier games as well fine.
Yeah.
Anything they had.
I think
PS4 will work well too. It'll be like having the PS4 all over again, but except will at least run a bit better.
Yeah, this is really concerning. However, though, if they're optimizing for the Switch 2, then that means they could optimize for the Steam Deck, and it'll be just as good.
Yeah, optimized for the Steam Deck, you get a good Switch version.
Yeah, pretty much. And then in the tests also, for like Doom Eternal, they were able to get like 130 FPS, so that can run at 120.
Yeah, I imagine the first year or so will be just getting a lot of PS4 adjacent games that we just never got.
Nope, not there.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is this satellite at? Sorry.
Well, actually, wow. Actually, no. The Switch 2, from a CPU standpoint, is actually going to be slower than the Snapdragon 855. Which, I mean, that's. I mean, then again, though, that SoC is clocked much higher. We're talking about like 2.8 and 2.4 gigahertz. So, oof. So we're looking at like around the Snapdragon 845 for the single core, and the multi-core is around the Apple A12. Because raw power, in terms of like the raw CPU power, at least in terms of like the simulated performance, yeah, obviously Steam Deck's gonna win. But optimization, game optimization is going to be the real key. But this is good. That means that the devs can do Steam Deck and Switch 2, and I think everybody will be happy if they get it right. The only thing is, Epic Games got to do something about fucking Unreal Engine. No, sorry, Unreal has to do their Unreal Engine 5 shit. The Epic Games the same shit. Because that right now the Unreal Engine 5 can barely run on fucking high-end hardware. They gotta fucking change something.
Yeah, the amount of gigs I've seen people have to compile just for the engine itself before they even start making a game.
So then what's the current advantages even using the engine?
It looks good. That's about it.
Yeah. Some people want to use Nanite, I guess, because let's see, Wukong used it. And it makes distant objects look pretty good.
Yeah, Oblivion, the same thing.
Oh shit!
Hey Ryan.
All right.
Yo.
Oh god.
Yo.
Yeah, talking about the Geeker One video on the Steam Deck 2
Oh shit!
die and comparison, which is in the gaming channel.
Lightning, I mean, realistically, you could kind of play Unleashed on PC now if you really wanted to. The community is kind of insane for that. So,
yeah, the decompilation.
So if you really wanted to play it, you could definitely play it.
Yeah, I mean, all you need is just the files in 360.
Yeah.
Which,
Plus that, fans of just modded generations to just be fucking Unleashed. So if you really wanted to play Unleashed, you have the ability to. Okay,
you either have the decomp or you have decomp or generations, realistically.
Yeah. So you have options. I mean, overall, like I said, I'm not really concerned. It's just, I think as an overall experience, it'll just be different.
I mean, it'll still be like I said, about 5 or 6 times better than the original Switch. But then again, though, now game developers are going to have to think, because
I mean,
maybe they'll realize
they weren't thinking before.
No. I mean, you look at Titanfall 1, right? And you see what that game was at launch, where you could have 2 GTX Titans and it still couldn't run 60 FPS. That's how unoptimized of a fucking game it was. So I think now what's going to have to happen is game developers are going to have to fucking develop game engines that actually function right and and not use brute force to get the performance, but actually optimizing the fucking code.
Yeah, and not over rely on DLSS for a lot of things too. Because sometimes that just looks like Vaseline.
Well, and also FSR 3 is the same thing. XESS is a little bit better, but still, that's not good. We should not be over reliant on artificial upscaling for 1080p or less. No. 4K, yeah, sure. Go for it. As long as you can run the engine at like 1080p.
Yeah.
1080p to 2160p upscale is not bad. But fucking 240 to fucking 1080, no. 360, no. 540, maybe. But like, if you have to run your game where it looks like a fucking 2007 YouTube video to even get playable frame rates, then there's something wrong with your fucking game.
No, of course. Oh shit. I mean, this generation's already been kind of interesting in that sense, where we've had games just kind of brute force it. That's kind of what the PS5 kind of invited. Not saying we didn't want a more powerful system, don't get it twisted, but like, as a result, people just didn't really think about optimizing games now. The only time that really comes up now is literally with things like the Steam Deck or the Switch, because you had to. But in a lot of cases, some of these companies were just brute forcing it because they could get away with it.
Well, and also with the performance requirements, the GTA 5 like re-release, the one that came on the PS5 as well as on the PC now, you need to install it on an SSD, otherwise it doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily in love with the idea that modern gaming is essentially made the console experience feel like a variation of the PC experience without it actually being the PC experience. Oh God, get over here.
Well, if you want to know what position I'm taking, I just bought like I just put it a Crucial P310 1TB SSD in this.
I like how you said it as if I didn't already know what your stance was. I knew exactly what your stance was.
Yeah, I dropped $100 to make my Steam Deck better.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I mean, did y'all see those? There were some leaked pictures of the Microsoft handheld, supposedly.
I mean, that's a good competition, but the problem is they would have to. Well, the issue is it's going to be locked down. Also, how much is it going to cost?
It's probably
the problem. Yeah. And the other issue is they got to price it where it's competitive with the Steam Deck, not like the fucking Legion Go S where it's like fucking $800 or some shit.
Yeah, but could you justifiably do that with a Microsoft console? Like, what would? All right, here's my question: do you think we'll use the Switch 2 and the Steam Deck as comparisons? The Switch 2 and the Steam Deck are the cheapest, like, handheld / like console-ish experience we have. Everything else is like $600, $700, $800,
$900.
Yeah, $900. So obviously the Switch's trade-off is that it just plays Nintendo games and whatever games developers decide to make. The Steam Deck is probably the more open of the two, but even they were like, hey, we're not doing any more upgrades to this, and you're like, oh, okay. So now it's go ahead, sorry.
Well, people buy a Steam Deck because of the community support and also the repairability. I mean, technically the OLED technically runs faster only because it has faster RAM and a better battery, so you get better battery life, and of course the OLED screen. But in order for Microsoft to be competitive in that space, you have to undercut the ROG Ally X's and the Lenovo Legion Go and stuff, which means that they're going to have to price the handheld competitively. That means they're probably going to have to make the base one like $500 to even consider. And even then, if they're only locking it down in the Microsoft store, that's dead on arrival.
Yeah.
Absolutely dead on arrival.
So what's a fair pricing you're thinking?
I was going to say, I said $500.
$500 would be fair for the hardware. If the hardware is good enough, and I know it will be. If they use like the Z2 Extreme, right? The new one. It's not out on any handheld yet. If they use the Z2 Extreme and it's like $500 or $550, then it's compelling. But they cannot lock down the bootloader. If people want to put fucking Steam OS on it, then not do any fucking UEFI fucking boot shenanigans, then it's okay. Because then it will make people compelled to buy the device. Fine. But other than that, I'd say $500 base, and it probably has to come with at least 256 or 512 storage.
Yeah, because I think people think that like these handheld console hybrids, oh, they're just undershooting them. No, this shit is like you're talking about you're talking about condensing essentially console level gaming now in the palm of your hand. That's the part of the reason why I think the not PS3, the PSP, and especially the Vita, for example, was expensive as it was, and that was doing even less.
Yeah. Because we're not talking, because with modern gaming and with these modern handhelds and these modern things, you gotta remember that they're basically essentially laptop APUs in a handheld. So full on like gaming laptop kind of thing in a handheld.
Right.
So it's like a game, like
oh my God.
People say mini gaming PC, right? And that's what they're doing. I don't know how the hell Valve is honestly doing this for even now. If you were to buy the Steam Deck LCD for $399, that is like a huge loss leader. But then again, though, I mean, they make so much money on their storefront that it doesn't really matter. I think, and not only that, I mean, you now have points to the fact that people buy. You can get fucking Epic Games Store and freaking GOG to work on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Having the versatility. I mean, Heroic Game Launcher is awesome. Also, they announced the beta version for SteamOS 3.75. It's 3.7.5, which adds KD Plasma 6, which is a beautiful experience. I've used it on other laptops and things. Newer kernel, and that means we're going to get probably preparation for putting it on newer handhelds now. Or even on PCs. Once SteamOS comes to PCs, it's going to make all the people that have like PCs that can't run Windows 11, they're going to just put them all on SteamOS.
Yeah, probably.
Because they'll be able to play games, yeah. Like everybody with like a Skylake CPU are going to be like dancing in the streets. Because they can't run Windows 11, but you can run SteamOS. So it's going to be great. I think even running on 10-year-old hardware, it's going to be very nice to run stuff on.
Of course. Oh my God.
But I'm waiting, like I said, I'm waiting for more developers to actually consider doing like Steam Deck optimization.
Yeah, I hope so too, because that'll actually be very helpful.
Yeah, like I'm gonna play off-stream Elder Scrolls Oblivion, but the original, the 2009 Game of the Year version, not the remaster. But I'm not gonna play it on the deck. I'm actually gonna play it on the PC.
Why? Is there a particular reason why?
I tried using the mods to have controller support working, and it's kind of like ass backwards because you still have to. Because if I were to, like, let's say, connect it to the TV, it's going to be very difficult to get the scroll menu on it because there's a pie menu that you can use while in undocked mode while you're playing on the Steam Deck. Because the mod for that, because you remember you have to press like the number keys and stuff for weapon change and crap, and spells, and using that with like the normal Steam Deck is fine by modding it, but trying to play it with like a controller, like just a controller, is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Also, next boss.
Do another Steam Deck like controller.
Oh, great! So this is our next boss.
Yeah, the Steam gamepad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, is it glitching? What the hell is going on with his tail?
Here's one thing I know that's gonna be pretty nice. When the Switch 2 comes out, Valve will probably already do the compatibility to use the Switch 2 Joy-Cons on the Steam.
Yep. And they Pro Controller too. Also, apparently rumors that Gaben finally knows how to count to 3 because we're going to finally start to get freaking Half-Life 3. So
Damn.
finally after 25, it's after like 28 years, Gabe knows how to count to 3 now.
Better
And I'll
late
be
than
all
never,
for
then.
it. Yeah. But I can't wait. I mean, what I'm really looking forward to is, you know, when the Steam Deck, when the Switch 2 comes out, and then ultimately,
nice.
you know, Valve has said that they're not going to release the Steam Deck 2 unless if there's a very worthwhile generational uplift, which I don't see happening for another year or so.
I guess I'll just have to shoot 'em.
Even though I think that the Extreme Z2 will be fine, but they probably want more performance. Because at this point, you know, well, the Steam Deck has been out for 3 years at this point, but I'd rather see developers optimize the game for that rather than just throwing more power at it. That's
Yeah,
not-
but I
that's
think
not
people.
the-
I
that's
think.
not the answer.
I think it's quicker for them to do it that way. I'm not saying it's
Yeah,
the right
and
thing to do. I'm just saying I think it's just easier for them to say, hey, just make it more powerful. What's the big idea?
Well, the problem is making shit more powerful. We've seen that with the ROG Ally and the Legion Go, is that then you have to throw a larger battery at it and you have to use more wattage to get good enough frame rates. Like trying to run any of these like AAA games at 60 FPS on like the ROG Ally X or the Legion Go, we're talking about them having to use like 28 watts of power. Or 25, 28, 30 watts. And when you're talking about like 60, 70, 80 watt hour batteries, the shit's dead in 2 hours. Or even 90 minutes. And what the fuck is the point?
Damn.
What the fuck is the point for wanting like highest fidelity possible, but then you only have a 2 hour battery life?
Does Xbox need to make a handheld? Not particularly, in my opinion.
No.
I mean, realistically, the Steam Deck to me kind of covers what Xbox would offer.
They need to bring Xbox Game Pass to Linux.
Sir,
As for your friend,
you can keep your commendation.
That's what they need to
Tell
do.
me how to get out of this city.
I can agree with that.
that is a
Also, I guess that would be the second boss beaten, which is a lot quicker of a fight, actually.
afraid. There is no escape.
Seriously?
Because just imagine like
Always see.
you add the Xbox launcher
Less.
to Linux.
I need a pencil.
Then that opens the door for all of the computers and devices that can run SteamOS to run it. Which means more money.
Done.
Because then you're gonna have people using hardware that they already have
This guy's gonna build a ship?
and then just make money that way.
He's gonna give you a way out.
Because they want to be like this whole games as a service shit.
Oh, the hell we're in?
Hey, so
Mhm.
one thing you should know about this guy,
Pretty much.
Ignatius, he's a hardcore LARPer.
You just bring Xbox Game Pass to Linux.
Live action role player?
Of course.
Dorks with foam swords who go out into the woods and
Because you're gonna have all these handhelds coming out with SteamOS soon.
And it's a lot
Why
more
not take
than that,
advantage?
but, yeah.
It kind of just depends on the individual.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, god damn it.
That he was in the park with a bunch of other LARPers on horror night.
If they make a physical copy, it'll cost $90. Oh, wait. Wait. Maybe he's talking about I think that's why I made the argument before the Switch is in a very weird position because it's the only one of these handheld. Oh god, this was not a good idea. Damn, fire. Sorry, my bad.
Okay. Yeah, just
No, but what I was saying is, Nintendo's the only one of these like console hybrids that actually makes physical games.
yes.
And the reason why it's some of the price issues have come up the way that they have is because the shit's expensive. Because carts are
Yes.
expensive, and they're like the only ones using carts.
Yeah.
So needless to
And not
say,
to
that's where
mention-
the issue
yeah.
kicks in. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and not to mention that they would have to use faster memory now, faster flash memory, because the Switch 2 can only use Express.
Exactly. Which is obviously for faster loading games. That was like, it was for the benefit of gaming, but the problem is that people are now like, well, I don't want to spend the extra. Oh God.
And you know what the sad and you know what the sad part is? We have the micro SD Express standard, but then no phone wants to implement it.
Right.
Not even tablet. Well, not even the tablets really. I mean, yeah, no. I mean, well, some tablets they have SD cards, but they're not going to run at that rated speed.
Right. Of
so
course.
it's like why make the SD card when you have no you only have like a few consumer devices like video recording devices and the Switch 2 that are only going to use it.
Yeah, and so now we're in this weird, shitty middle ground. The hybrid space, either Nintendo would eventually have to do what Steam and everyone else does and just make all digital games, which a lot of people don't want.
Well, yeah, because the problem is that people don't trust Nintendo.
What do you mean?
Me points to Wii Shop, Wii U Shop, and 3DS Shop.
Well, I don't even think that's the case. I think the reality, I'm just saying, if people are, the thing is that old school collectors like physical media, right?
Yeah.
But physical media on Switch is unfortunately more expensive to make. Hence why the whole thing about how they're only using 8 gig cards, 64 gig cards, and game key cards, and then the drama that went around with game key cards.
Yeah.
But the reality is that you couldn't really do more than that because they're like the only the only company really using them, and they're all fucking expensive.
Yeah.
So Nintendo, if people were still tripping on prices, like, well, y'all gotta let these prices down. The only way you do that is one, you wait long enough for the prices to go down naturally, which may not happen as smoothly because they're the only people using them.
Well, and also the Nintendo games never go on sale.
Well, yeah, but that's more of a Nintendo Direct. I mean, not Nintendo Direct. That's just a core Nintendo problem, regardless of the handheld PC hybrid space. But the issue more so is that you can't. How do you expect the games to go down and Nintendo still make money the way, like, proper money off of these games, and still get them as physical media? Like, even the game keycard thing, which I understand is pretty offensive from most people, isn't unfortunately too dissimilar than what we're already dealing with.
Yeah.
Like, unfortunately, we're still dealing with a variation.
It's DRM. It's still DRM.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. Like, so here's the thing: PlayStation 5 games, right? They're technically on their disc, right? But you have to install them no matter what. And I understand it's along the lines that certain games literally wouldn't run if you didn't install them. But it doesn't help anything, I guess, is the problem. The experience is still exactly the same. I'm still going to plug something in, wait until it finishes downloading, and then I can enjoy my content. And oh, by the way, if I take it out, I can't play it.
I get the metallic golems.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's acting like if it was a physical, or because it's installs the parts of the game onto the system anyways.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you're kind of just stuck in those situations.
I mean, it's exactly like PC gaming was in the 90s and 2000s.
Yeah. Well, at least I'd say even if game key cards are an issue, at least you could actually resell them, and they're not tied to your account.
That's your silver lining. I couldn't think of the word for a second.
Yes, until Nintendo stops activating those games.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, but that's unfortunately the digital struggle in general at this point.
Yeah.
Of course, I know it's worse with Nintendo because Nintendo has the worst track record where they don't get it twisted. I get it, but it's one of those. Yeah. It's one of those. You're gonna have to either A, trust them, or B, just not buy any games from them, which are both things you can do.
Yeah, no one's forcing you to buy anything.
Exactly. Where the fuck is this? It's lower and it's Is it to the right? No, it can't be to the left because I can't go that way. Sorry, go ahead. I think y'all were...
By the way, I did what a good American citizen would and bought more games. So I actually bought Final Fantasy IX for Steam because there's supposed to be a good mod for it, and there's other games like I bought like a PopCap Games collection for like $6 because I wanted to play Bejeweled 3 without having to log into EA.
Okay.
And hey, I now own like Zuma and shit, and it was like 84 cents a piece. Like,
Congratulations.
yeah, and I think the other game I bought was what the fuck what was the other game? I posted it. I bought that. I bought Final Fantasy IX, and actually I could just go to the Steam thing.
Where the fuck is this?
Oh yeah, that's right. I bought GTA 5 Enhanced on Steam because I was annoyed by using the fucking having to do like the side fucking loading of the Rockstar launcher. Because yeah, you can get the Rockstar launcher itself to work on the Steam Deck, but the problem is you can't launch the game directly from it. Like you would have to make a link to the launcher, and then you have to interact with the launcher in order to launch the game. So I just decided to buy the game again for fucking $15.
Was it worth
But
it?
at least I get... Yeah, because even though it still uses the Rockstar launcher, at least you can launch the... At least I could launch the game directly from the Steam library. I don't have to fucking do... I don't have to, like, open the launcher and then manually launch the game. So it does it automatically.
Right.
I mean, at least now I have I installed GTA 5 Enhanced on the Steam Deck because I want to play it on the Steam Deck. Because actually, funny thing is, the enhanced version runs better on the Steam Deck than the original version, and also it's 20 gigabytes less.
Oh god, damn!
Oops! Whoa, that was
back up,
that's a fucking
fuckers!
jump scare if I ever saw it.
Okay, we need a better gun. That's not it. There we go. We're friends with LARPers now. I also have guns that shoot. I have a shotgun. I like it. Anyways, time for the next area. Time for the next controller to destroy.
I mean, this looks like. I mean, honestly, all these games, they start to look samey. I look at this and it's like, oh, this is just Overwatch, just in Miami.
I wouldn't say that. That's a little disrespectful, in my opinion.
I mean, the visual, like motif about.
I understand what you're saying. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know because I'm not familiar with like the mechanics of the game, but
it's essentially it's very parkour. I forgot. Do I not have a run button? Get out of here. Damn it. There we go. Yeah, you wouldn't have a queen because you're a LARPer and you don't get any bitches. Sorry, I was forced to have it. I didn't mean it. All nerds matter. Oh god. I like the. If anything, it reminds me a lot of Jet Set Radio in terms of just.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
What? What is it, Donnie? Are you offended?
Yeah, I am.
Too damn bad. Find another thing to be offended about.
Too damn bad.
That's too damn bad.
If you want a Jet Set Radio, go play Bone Brush Cyberfunk.
Okay, first of all, I didn't say I wanted to. I said it reminds me of it, and you somehow took offense to all of that. And I'm sorry you're angry, but I don't know what to tell you.
Jet Set Radio, my ass.
That really hurt you, didn't it?
Jet Set motherfucking Radio.
I mean,
At least you didn't say Jet Grind Radio, then that would have been worse.
no, I wouldn't do that. That's disrespectful.
I'm about to bust.
What am I? Some sort of heathen? Give me the socks. All right. All right. Next area. Woo! I need to go put my clothes in the dryer. Damn it!
Oh, I'm just gonna play. I had my mouse over the sound clip that probably would have gotten demonetized. Besides, then I noticed it. Okay. Oops.
No, really.
Yes.
Oh, I see it. It's up here. How fortuitous. And now it's destroyed. Sony Microsoft, they also have game key cards. In what way, Arc? I mean, like I said, their discs are kind of like that.
They're installed. I mean, they're installed discs that have. I mean, like I mentioned.
The difference is that technically the game is on a PS5 disc. Like the game is technically there. The problem is certain games won't let you do it anyway because they're like, hey, this is the .101 of a game, so we highly suggest you get you download this patch. So it's a very weird position to find yourself in, but it is.
Oh, you just reminded me. At one point, I thought I had to install Gravity Rush 2, but that never happened.
Wait, you said what?
Yeah, at one point I thought I had to install Gravity Rush 2 when I had bought the disc for it, but when I played the game, it didn't actually prompt me to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So probably just all on the disc.
That's a rare exception. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's actually a cool weapon. I like that.
You know, you already know what your next game is gonna be, right?
We talking about for next Tuesday?
Yeah, Gravity Rush 2.
It's not. I've actually come up with something. You're technically getting 2 games for Tuesday.
2 games?
Yeah. You'll understand it. I'll explain it before we end the stream. I'm not going to explain it right now. But just know I'm going to explain it. Oh, yeah, that's right. I never got the maps. Probably should get the maps for some of these areas. Because it would be helpful for me. As Duke Nukem quote, I have a key card. Oh, is that a Duke Nukem quote, Lightning? I'm not as familiar with Duke Nukem, so I'm not going to say yay or nay to any of that. Anywho, we have.
Oh yeah, and then of course I was watching because the whole world was watching the GTA 6 trailer, and it was like,
GTA just doesn't do a lot for me. I'm gonna be real with you at this point.
I mean, yeah, that's true because at this point it's becoming like samey because we're going to the same places. Like,
well, it's not even that.
Like,
my problem is my excitement for GTA was never really based in the story. Like the story means like absolutely nothing to me for GTA games. The reason why I play GTA game. Say what?
Story would be the only interesting thing.
Really?
The only whatever you want. So,
the original reason why I played GTA games was literally because of
the chaos.
Yeah, just because it was like the only game you could do like crazy shit, and it was considered normal.
Fuck shit up.
Yeah,
no, get boring pretty fast.
It does. It would get boring really quick.
Because it's like if I want to do that, I want to at least do it after I've done, some kind of story.
Yeah,
that's engaging.
I mean, because you're right in that context, but for me, GTA's biggest claim to fame was just that it was an open world game that let you do so much crazy shit. That was like that was its biggest thing for me when I first played it.
And the issue with that though is that you have to play the game to unlock all the map anyway.
No, you don't. You could back in the day you could just do cheat codes and do a bunch of goofy shit.
No, you would have to use like freaking code breaker or something.
I did.
To unlock, like, for example, you can't go to Staunton Island in GTA 3 without getting through a certain point of the game.
I guess for me, I never cared. I never cared for GTA's like, what's the one I'm thinking of? I never cared for GTA's story as much because I felt like restricted versions of how the game actually plays. That's how I felt about GTA as a game. So that's why I make statements like how
You could say the same thing for Xenoblade 2. They
Okay.
you could
restrict
also-
you.
Well, and also you could say the
Wait.
same thing for Driver 2, which
The
came out a
difference
year
is that
early.
GTA was the first open world game, so I don't really know what people liked about GTA other than the open world gameplay.
I wouldn't
Actually,
say
techni-
GTA is the first open world game.
No, it's not, because actually
I'm not
from
saying
a
it's the
technical
first
standpoint-
open world, but
I mean, it was a popular one that actually was revolutionary, yes. But even Driver 2 had some open world element, even though you couldn't do anything else but to drive cars and get out of them. But you
Yeah.
could still do it, and it had a whole big map. You had Chicago, Havana, Cuba, Las
Oh,
Vegas.
Speaking of mismanaged franchises, when Ubisoft got their hands on it, oh gosh, it just died.
Yeah. Because I enjoyed the original Driver, but Driver 2 was always the better game because you can actually, get out of the car. Because in the first game, it was just all missions and you couldn't get out of the car.
get out of the fucking car.
Yeah. I don't need to go into all buildings. I just need to go into one and then blow it up.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I don't really know if there's a purpose of using this. Why do they give me this? Must be like something I use later for like a mission. Because otherwise, I don't really understand the point of using it. But hey, I like harpoons, just not right now. Anyways,
Harpoon.
I got way more of a kick out of that. I should have. I hate it. Oh, I did kill that over OD. That's why I got those cans. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was like, remind me of playing freaking Legend Dragoon.
Oops, give me this. No. I want the toilet paper. I can't accomplish my goals if I don't have toilet paper. God. Oh, God. Oh, this is absolutely going to get out of hand real quick. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, God.
See, this is what happens when you squeeze a Charmin.
I should have got 2-ply. Fuck. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Why the hell do we call those things perkers?
Oh, shit. Oh. All right, it's time to use the explosions. Well, that worked. Oh, my God. All right, we need to freeze him. He's causing too much ruckus. All right.
Mr. Freeze.
And then we use our sprinklers to kill them slowly. And then we bring out the ice minions. Then we bring out the more sprinklers. And then we finish it off. Fireworks! Woohoo! I'm the main character now. As opposed to who? Oh, look at you! It looks like you all want to die today. Well, you rotten bastards, I'd be happy to oblige.
Like I die inside when I find out that
That what?
they decided to add an English dub to freaking Yakuza 0.
How is it? Did they keep the same voices or no?
No, I mean they got young Yab putting his mouth on that again. So yeah.
Of course they have.
Well,
to.
that's why I asked if they kept the same voices. Sega's like, I think you did a good job, guys. I think you guys were just too hard on him. You didn't understand.
Man,
You didn't
guys are
understand the work you
forgetting
put in.
Low.
Oh shit! Oh!
I almost feel like they only did that just because they're gonna add new scenes to the game, like they said they would.
Doesn't that get
Well,
you
yeah, 'cause
excited?
It's the director's cut.
Yeah. Which, with the original opening actually from the original version intact.
Spoiler: Tia says you have to play the director's cut. By the way,
But I already own the original.
I know, so do I. But I played the original, which means you have to play the director's cut. That's how this works.
No, Terrell, you played the remake. You didn't play the original. You didn't bust out a PS2 and play it.
Okay, we're gonna do.
No, Yakuza 0.
Zero doesn't have a. Yeah, but we were talking about 0. Wait a minute. Why'd you lie to the public like this?
I thought you were talking about 1.
Why were we talking about 1? I
about
played
Zero?
Yeah, I played Zero.
You also played one, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but like, I'm saying I played both on stream. The rule is, well, at least the rule has been unofficially, since, like, for example, TSS played the original Persona 3 and I played Reload. So, since I played Zero, then TSS has to do the director's cut. Unofficially.
Alright.
Besides, I mean, I am genuinely curious to see what things you would have added to that game, because I'm not gonna say it's perfect, but low key, like, story wise, I thought the game was like borderline, like chef kiss, like, goddamn. And that might be a little bit of biased talking, I recognize that. But I also don't care. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I very much appreciate this game's, like, willingness to... I appreciate how goofy it is within its own right. It lets itself enjoy itself in its silliness, and I appreciate it. It's unfortunate that, like, nobody else gave a fuck, though. And that kind of bums me out.
You could say the same thing for that last Killer Instinct game.
You mean that one that, like, people know about but don't care about because, you know, we forgot that it was supposed to be a good game? Destroy physical control devices at the waterfront. We'll save that for later. All right.
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna grab a bite to eat. I'll be back.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna hold on 1 second. I will be right back. I gotta go put my clothes in the dryer.
You can't hack something? Wow, this is a first.
So give me about, I'm thinking 5 minutes. So, all right. I'll be right back. Entertain the masses, you fools.
Oh, okay. I'll sleep on stream then.
Alright, 6:50 it is, so 6:50 then he fucking lied and I get to shoot him.
Oh god.
Encounter over. I can't blame you for being scared.
What's up, somebody?
What's good?
Chilling.
Yeah. You missed the laundry guy going out to get laundry.
The hell?
But,
Oh.
Yeah, Terrell went to
Senpai,
do his laundry.
Yeah, he's doing his laundry, man.
Wow, streaming? That's so unprofessional.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Good
But
lord.
I picked up 9 souls, and the game's pretty good so far.
Is it still on sale?
Yeah, it's on sale until the 12th.
Okay, okay. Wait, do I even have it? Did I buy that shit and not realize it?
Those hitboxes are they need some work. I'll be honest with you.
Oh. Oh, it's in my cart. Alright.
It should only be like $18 without tax.
Yeah, it's 18.
Yeah, I picked it up immediately when I saw it was that low.
Yeah, have you no stomach for war?
Alright.
Depends who do I get to shoot.
Hold on. I just got my car at the shop, so I gotta look at my funds, my pennies.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's not a penny stock. Ugh.
Oh.
Look, Abominable is such a disgusting card.
Where is this other? Ooh, shit.
I'm using foam weapons.
That's not bad.
Still on TCG Pocket.
Yeah, I'm still playing this garbage, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an addiction. You need to see. You need to get some therapy.
I mean, I'm not even like that into it. I literally just got back into it. I played it for a bit when it first came out, and then I took like a 4-month break, and then I came back. So I missed out on a good bit of shit. And then I have friends over here that have 4,000 fucking cards. 'Cause
That's
they play this
tough.
shit. They play this shit every fucking day, and they don't even like Pokemon like that. They just play it. They claim that they do, but they don't.
They play it. They play it because they hate it. So.
So they're posers, huh? All right, gotcha.
Are y'all talking about TCG?
Yeah.
I'm talking about Pokemon Pocket.
Yeah, TCG. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't you ever correct me.
You don't know the inner workings of TCG.
He's gonna say
I play it. I'm higher level than Apex, for God's sake, in it.
We don't know that.
I'm at like level 38.
You should be.
Damn it,
I took a 4-month fucking break. You should be.
All right, relax,
Well, damn
man.
it, Apex, you're supposed to fucking
I mean,
lie.
I'm not a liar.
I know why that cracked me up. You're supposed to lie, you stupid fuck.
I mean, to be fair, you're a college student, so you can't afford time.
That's actually true within reason.
I got my classes, man. I'm good.
You're what?
No, you're not.
I passed my fucking classes. What you mean?
He said you're not good. Stop lying to us.
That's crazy.
I got my A's and B's, man.
So I don't have a lot of time left, so I'm gonna focus on a couple side missions before I do. Oh my god, did they spy me in front of a fucking enemy? Yeah, they did.
Yes.
Good evening. Happy New Year, bitch. Well, he's not gonna be back till then.
Where is my fucking Arceus?
All right, so this has been pissing me off this whole fucking time. I'm finding this stupid fucking thing. This item is here, and I don't know where it is. What is the screaming? Oh! Oh no!
Alright, shit.
You know what? I actually prefer this over the fucking scabs. For some reason, human enemies are just not as fun to fight in this game. It may have something to do with the whole. Oh god damn!
Human enemies are never fun to fight.
I think because they're tiny, and all their animations are like all they do is shoot guns. This is the whole gimmick of these fuckers. Like, come on, bro! I'm playing this crazy, goofy shooter, and the only thing you guys do is shoot guns. Why don't you get some bitches? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Wait, hold on, hold the fuck on. You said I'm playing the shooter, and all they're doing is shooting.
They're shooting guns specifically, not just shooting guns.
In a shooter.
Yeah, well, this is not like an average shooter. Well, in the sense of what I'm fighting, I guess I'll say that, and I won't. It's not like I'm an expert on shooters, so I won't claim to be, but.
Well, all right, sir.
Well, good thing you weren't playing a platformer.
Why?
I called you ass.
I mean, well, my platforming isn't anything I'm like overly braggadocious about. All right, I recognize my limitations. Okay.
Sorry, ass little boy.
Did you just say braggadocious?
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to call him out on that.
That sounded gross.
That is that is technically a term, guys. We're not gonna do this thing where it's like.
You just made 20 years ago, man.
I'm not saying it in that sense. Never mind, it's fine. I understand.
Next thing you're gonna tell me, skippity toilet is in the fucking dictionary.
No.
I thought you were about to say skibbity doo dah or some shit.
Skibbity doo dah. Skibbity. My oh my.
Skibbity doo dah.
Skibbity doo dah. Skibbity dah. Okay, there is a fucking. All I need is an item, and I don't know where it is. It's just in this blue ass circle, which isn't enough information. God damn it!
Ubisoft, you piece of shit. All right.
What did they do this time?
What haven't they done? Be good.
That's, you know what? I don't even disagree. Actually, I don't think it'd be possible to disagree in those situations. Where the fuck is this item? I'm so angry.
It's a donkey butter.
It keeps saying it's like over here. Search the area to reach for the objective. Cool. Here's the fucking area you keep pointing me to. No, go miner. We're not doing this again. Where in the fuck is it? I just need parts. That's all I need, some spare parts. Spoiler, I don't know where the spare parts are. They usually glow blue with fire around them, and that's like my visual indicator. Oh no, here comes the scabs that I don't care to deal with. Can I get what I want, guys? Can I? Okay, that's a soda can. That's not what I wanted.
You sure? You don't want soda?
I'm like pretty sure. I'm
You
like
want soda with that laundry?
no. If y'all see anything with blue fire around it, that'd be very helpful because I'm like, where the fuck is this shit?
Just follow Elizabeth Crow's blood flame.
No.
Okay.
We've had enough of you. Where the fuck? Okay, so I'm in the blue circle. I'm at the edge of the circle, and supposedly I should be able. Wait a minute! I just saw that break. What the? You know what? We're done. All right, we're good. Apparently, I had to break a fucking thing, so it's time to go. We've spent too much time here, and my patience is worn thin. I don't want to do it anymore. I want to bounce into my heart's content and rest my life like I do on the normal. Give me some items. Also, real quick, I just realized we bought a new gun. We probably should equip the gun to see what Chinese dragons do when they're freed upon unsuspecting civilians. It's it's a one-handed dragon. That sounds like a thing. But not now. Whee!
Probably shoots out Szechuan sauce or some shit.
While we're in the latter half of the stream, I'll go ahead and mention. So what the plan is going for the next, I guess Tuesdays in general, we're actually going to be playing 2 games at the same time. I'm going to alternate between games. So one Tuesday is one game, the other Tuesday is another game, and we go back and forth until they're both completed. The 2 games in question, one is Hollow Knight. That's the first one.
Let's go.
I think that one makes sense purely because, well, I mean, if we were to believe the idea that there is indeed a sequel coming out this year, you know, the prep may be necessary. So,
yeah, has it always been in your library, or did you just buy it?
No, I Game Passed it like a responsible adult. I'm lying. I'm obviously lying.
Well, what's the other game?
The other game in question is actually a classic. It's funny because Donnie's gonna get a lot of joke mileage out of this one, and then I'm gonna have to hit him with some bad news. The game is Yoshi's Story.
Oh.
He's gonna.
Ooh.
I did what? 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 What's wrong, Donnie? He's so mad, isn't he? I knew it. Absolutely was worth it. Your reaction was worth it. Well, here's some bad news. This is gonna be the Tuesday streams will essentially be I'm gonna call them Pokepod streams. They're more just like streams where you're more likely to see pod members. So the Hollow Knight stream will be a little bit later. I think it fits it thematically. So it'll be like at 9, just an hour later. Whereas the Yoshi Story will be during, I think I want to say 8 o'clock. So normal time.
Work.
But I'll be at the night. I'll be in the night service, so there'll be. So you'll get some classic commentary, so to speak. Besides, KG's kind of the aficionado for anything Yoshi, so made sense.
It'd be involved in KG too.
Well, I won't say. I'm not gonna say he's gonna be there for every stream, because I don't want to commit someone to like a month-long, like multiple month-long project. But he will be around. Is the point. And I think Nessa is probably the most interested in Hollow Knight, so that'll be an interesting commentary. Now, granted, anybody from the pod can show up during these, so you might get TSS. Well, no, TSS already said he's gonna be busy, and I'm pretty sure Tyrone will probably be streaming at the same time. So I wouldn't expect those two, but anyone else, I think it's fair game. I have to figure out where the fuck this item is. I think I have to just start blowing shit up. What's up?
Did it come included with all the DLC? in Hollow Knight?
Yeah, I'll show it to you. It's on Game Pass. I'll show it to you because it's a certain edition. It's not just the.
Is it the Void Wall?
I think that's what it's called.
Void Heart. It's Void Heart.
Yeah.
Void Heart edition.
All right, we're gonna start blowing shit up because I need to figure out where this item is, and I've learned from the other ones that sometimes blowing shit up is all I need to do to achieve happiness.
The game do be fun.
Which is kind of weird. Arsonists be damned. Wait, it's saying it's right up here, so that means it's somewhere in this general vicinity. Now I just need to figure out where. So that's the Tuesday situation. Second hired young, yeah, why? Because somebody lost a bet and that's my opinion.
Oh, we couldn't find any Asian actors, so we had to get Young Yeah, even though he's Korean. It's just
what?
That's hilarious. Are you saying what because you're flabbergasted at the statement, or are you saying what because he's wrong?
No, because Koreans are Asians too.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Oh
God.
Oh, speaking of Asians, though, I just
don't be careful.
No, I love Asians.
Tread lightly. Tread lightly. Hey man, we're on stream.
Hey, I got a case of bad yellow fever, so
I don't know if that makes this any better, buddy.
That doesn't make it any better.
No, okay, but let me get to the point I was saying.
Okay.
Pretty much for that.
But if I go down, you're going down with me. Damn it.
But pretty much for that. Whatchamacallit?
Tell you about
Anyways, if you need a new LED sign.
Yeah, if you need an LED sign. Yeah.
King of the Hill.
Go ahead,
one of the actors got replaced because he wasn't Asian, and you could guess whose VA it was.
Wow.
Whose was it?
Wait, for what game?
I said
What game?
For King of the Hill, one of the actors got replaced, or he's gonna get replaced for that revival because he wasn't Asian.
Oh,
was it Khan?
Oh,
yeah.
It was Khan.
Wait,
somebody thought
why did they hire?
I'm saying, man, why does hire dang?
Hey, shut up!
I mean,
it's so stupid.
What?
Well, here's my question: why did they hire that voice actor to begin with? If being Asian was like a big deal?
Because we're in 2020, bro. They did the same thing with what's his name from Family Guy, Cleveland. The original actor stepped down. They got like an actual black guy to voice it. I'm like, this wasn't really a problem like decades ago before 2020 was a thing. It's like, oh, now all of a sudden it's a big deal. It's like, the fuck?
Well, remember, if we're talking about King of the Hill, Khan's character was introduced in 1998. It's like season 2.
Is it? I thought it was season 1. Was it not? No. You could be right. Anyways, continue.
No, that's to say, because I didn't remember Khan much in season 1.
It's been a minute. That's why I said I could be wrong on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the. I guess it's just a facade of, well, the same thing. Remember the whole Apu controversy, the same shit. I guess since that time frame, it's like, well, now they don't want to typecast. Now they don't want to typecast people that aren't their own nationality. I'm like, oh, what? Like people are not going to see that. Like you're portraying a character. You're not seeing the person. I mean,
yeah, by that logic, people should be mad at like people like Phil Lamar who played an Asian man, even though he was black.
Yeah,
but no one complained about that one because it was quality.
Yeah, because I think it was probably maybe because I could see why. I think it's because it wasn't portraying like a stereotype that could be viewed as offensive. Because Phil Lamar doing, Samurai Jack, it wasn't a role where it was like a hero role, right? And
wait, question. Was Khan's original voice actor Asian?
No. That's why he's getting replaced.
I didn't realize it was Khan's original voice actor was getting replaced. I thought it was like they hired a new person and said, nah, we don't like this either.
No. The original one's not coming back.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of annoyed by that.
Yeah, I don't know. I get annoyed at like the whole typecasting thing. It's like, well, if you already had this person like voice a character for like decades at this point, it's like, okay, well, why now? Like, what's the point?
Yeah,
they can
and,
do it. It's like, do it.
Avatar's doing the same thing now too.
Are they really?
For all the original cast. So Aang is not going to be voiced by his original, Aang's not going to be voiced by his original voice actor, and Katara, all of them.
That's so stupid. Fuck that, man.
And the worst thing is that, it's like, okay, so you have older versions of them. This is the perfect time to have the characters reprise their roles. The actors reprise their roles because in Korra they didn't because they had different VAs, but now it's the perfect time. They're older. It would be nice to hear older versions of them with the original cast.
And they were just like, nah.
Yeah, so where are you gonna find benders to represent them?
Bender representation, baby.
Yeah, where's the Fire Nation at? Let me go there.
Let me go there. Let me go there.
So you mean Gun Hill Road on the freaking in the summertime? Cool. Let's go.
Yeah, very much.
Yep.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah.
Part of me's not surprised. I'm just kind of sick of this shit. Oh God. Ugh.
Yeah, so the two people to blame for that was Addy, whatever his name was, for the whole Apu thing, and then Pro ZD.
Why Pro ZD?
Because
what?
Because Pro ZD is one of the people that said, "Oh, characters should be voiced, match the race of the character they voice."
What?
That's so stupid.
Yep.
Did he really say that? What?
That sounds like something he would say, actually.
That's so crazy.
I'm gonna be real with you. That sounds something he would say. Pro ZD is one of them dudes that like was cool. It's like one of those dudes who's like, oh yeah, I like you as a YouTuber. And then you started getting put in like my actual media, and I went, yeah, nah, you can just go back to making YouTube videos. I'm about done with this. Personally.
Nice.
To be fair, they're not the only people, but just saying.
Because a few years back, I think like either 2021 or 2020, he complained about not getting a role because they said, "Oh, you're Asian, and we don't want to have you be in this role."
I mean, I think being denied a role because of your race is a fair thing to get angry about.
Yeah, but he said, he wanted that. That's exactly what he wanted.
Oh, it was after the fact. Got it.
Yeah.
So just after he got rejected, he said, "Yeah, no, I should get it because I am." Like, what the fuck?
No, it's because they did. No, it's because The problem here is that they said the quiet part out loud. You know, they could have just said, "Sorry, you can't get the role," because we thought we found.
Yeah,
someone
realistically,
better.
there was nothing requiring them to say, "Hey, because you're Asian." So
No, it's the problem is the agenda shit, which again is stupid crap.
It's
Yeah.
playing into a thought process that people realistically.
Yeah, it's like if I remember the whole thing, it says, "Oh, can't have you voice a white character because you're Asian."
I think people care when it fits their narrative. I don't think people care in general. I think that's the reality of the situation. A lot of people don't really give a shit outside of when it benefits them. Then they care. Otherwise, they don't care.
Yeah.
And part of me wouldn't care if it wasn't for the fact that people do this and it fucks up people's jobs. Like
Yeah, it's like why can't companies just hire like how they used to? You know, based on talent.
That sounds a little bit too liberal to me. That sounds a little bit too old school. What are you, a Republican?
Merit-based. And plus, voice acting is one of the most, if somebody wanted to say, inclusive types of careers out there where the only thing that matters is your voice. Your race doesn't matter, it's just your voice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but no, see, Donnie, I have to disagree with that. It's not just about the voice; it's about joining the union. If you don't join the union, then you're a terrible person. Which is why Hoyoverse does not give a fuck about those Genshin VAs.
I thought that was kind of obvious at this point.
Oh boy.
Okay, where the fuck is this thing at? Get out of here.
Yeah, work refusal. It's like, what do you mean there's no strike? They're just they're just not showing up to work?
Yeah. What do you mean I lost my job because I didn't do my work? Because I just refused to do it. I shouldn't get fired.
This is a dark world we live in sometimes.
Yeah, but also they get all the unions all and the unions get all in their head and shit. I'm like,
hey, mob mentality is the scariest thing.
yeah, it is, 100%.
It's the best thing.
Because any unionized thing is supposed to be like, yo, you pay into your benefits, and then what ends up happening is, then you get the problem of you run into financial problems and the union doesn't help you, and then.
Isn't that what always fucking happens? And somehow they still think it was a good idea.
Yeah, this is all just money to profit.
It's almost like you didn't learn your fucking lesson.
Yeah.
That's why people like to do independent stuff now.
Yeah, because at least they got a lot more control, and they don't have to have that middleman.
Yeah, at most they'll probably have like a manager or something.
Yeah.
Okay, this is pissing me off because there's a controller I need to find, and it's not where I need it to be. But it is in the vicinity, and that's all that matters. God damn it. Oh, Michael Bay sucks. Thank you, Ark. I think the entire fandom is tired of him ruining films for generations.
Killing you dead.
What was the last thing Michael Bay even worked on?
Was it TMNT?
TMNT.
Oh yeah, I thought it would be Transformers.
Oh no, you're done. Wait. Yeah. Wait, what was the last Transformers movie you worked on?
I was
it was
back
the last
in
night.
late 2000s. I'm pretty sure.
It should be Transformers
Like
Last
2008?
Night.
What the?
Transformers Last Night. Yeah, 2017, I think. Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
2017. Okay.
Yeah.
Then the next question is, why do we keep hiring him? Why not?
Because they make money.
So we have to
because
blow
That
shit
probably
up
is actually true.
and
Actually,
robots.
Well, and also because he can never leave his place in the reference of Goat Simulator. So
that's probably true. Actually, a sad reality we live in. Actually, we're in the worst timeline, folks.
That's the only thing that guy likes is explosions. It's
Well, yeah,
damn.
and to be fair, he does. If that's what you want him for, he does that well. We're not gonna sit here and pretend like he doesn't do explosions well. He does it very well. But you know,
yeah, but you know what? You know what I'd rather do? I'd rather hire the production team around the old school Sentai productions in the 1990s.
I don't disagree.
See, they knew
Those
how
are
to
some
fucking.
good ones.
Yeah, I mean, you go everything from like Dynaman up until like, I mean, I would say up until like Time Ranger when they finished when they still are on film. Those had the best explosions, the best looking
Discord is
explosions.
so ass.
Wait, what happened?
It is blank.
Oh, it's right
never
there.
mind.
I was like, damn, where the hell is this thing? There we go. Jesus Christ. That was pissing me off. I was like, where is this thing? Bitch, what the fuck?
Got to shoot something.
Oh, it's right there. You said you would like to shoot something? Is that what you said?
No. I said you have to shoot something.
No, you have to. Unfortunately, you have to hit these things with a crowbar. For whatever reason.
Right. But I was thinking it was going to be behind something that you.
Oh yeah. They will do shit like that sometimes. Oh god, there we go. Okay, this is gonna be a prime home. All right, one more. It should be over there. Whee! That did not work out the way I wanted it to. Fuck. Eh. After this, we'll probably call it. I just want to
complete this.
Yeah. I don't like leaving things unfinished.
I mean, if that was the case, then you wouldn't have that backlog.
Shut up. I knew that was coming.
Oh, shit.
Exactly.
Why do you have a backlog?
Oh.
You're stuck? Okay.
It's literally right here.
How do I jump a wall?
I think you're supposed to wall run and hit this, maybe?
It's always the last one.
Cargo container waiting for pickup. Waiting for pickup. Holding to wait for pickup. Waiting for Fiscal Protocol X-26.
Okay, the teddies don't work.
Cargo container waiting for pickup.
Absolutely don't work. Fuck. There we go. Damn. Jesus. And then I got to go and get my reward, I believe.
But be wary. Evil still lurks in the northern realms. Come with me back to the kingdom when thou hast an appetite for more of God's work.
Woo! Scuba shirt and scuba pants. Let's get it. I meant to do. Oh. Okay, I wanted the toilet paper. Alright, we're gonna go back to the area. And then we'll save there. Which apparently is all the way over there.
400 meters.
372. 350, fuck. 320, fuck. 300 and fuck. 200 and fuck. Alright. Like I said, I very much like the traversal a lot in this game. It's very fun.
Yeah, I can see that.
And apparently I can't swim. There we go. Jesus Christ. Woo! Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, huh.
Wait, why does she have a blue mask on her face?
Because we're gooning. Oh, excuse you, sir.
That's crazy.
What, you don't like gooning? You're not a gooner?
Sir, we are civilized.
Absolutely not. Well, who the fuck lied to you? Did you say we're civilized?
We
Bitch,
are.
bitch, where?
This is
I believe in you.
I don't believe in you though.
Stop trying to shoot your teammate.
Yeah, but I think she's immortal. Yeah, that ass is immortal. God damn.
Oh my god.
Huh?
Cut off.
Get out of here.
Let the shit down.
What are you doing?
Faith
Goes
died.
down, serve pina
Faith
colada.
has died.
I like pina coladas.
I thought you were about to say something else for a minute. I was like, whoa.
No, I'm not that insane. Well, that's not true.
Well, Dan, you could sing that on Jimmy Buffett's grave. Let's go.
Do I have to though? She must have there must be like multiples of that mission. It's fine. Need my health. What are you? Oh, there's the one who does my outfits, and then there's Hat Jack. We're not gonna look at him. See if there's anything we can buy that we might like. New hair? No. I can do red eye. None of that looks appealing. Goggles. Aviators. Money. Because bitches get money.
If you want to look like Monet Money.
Oh no.
No, it's
Ooh,
Oh my
Justice.
gosh, clown.
Mercedes Money.
Top hat. Animal hat. Oh, this is some weeaboo shit. Except it doesn't have the bunny ears, and my hair sticks out the back of it.
I also saw a video on my timeline yesterday that says,
oh.
why do furry conventions have car shows?
I didn't know furry conventions had car shows to begin with. What the fuck?
Me neither.
I could be a panda.
Are
Never
you
mind.
for panda rape?
I have no words for what was just said. I could have a turban. I feel like this is literally meant to be offensive. That's crazy. And then here, I can be Kevin. I can be Kevin.
Watch you be Kevin, and then he
What are
actually
the,
shows up next stream.
Is there a pink one? No, there's not.
There's no pink. Blue is probably the best one you can go with.
It's not good enough. I think there was no other underwear I care to have. Yeah, I think I'm fine with the bikini top as the underwear. And then my tops are, I got a baseball, what?
Yeah. Sunset, bitch.
What? Is this chainmail?
Yeah, it's chainmail.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
Because you two want to channel your inner Scott Steiner.
Of course, that.
Yeah, we buying that.
Oh, you're into that
Wow.
BDSM shit then. All right.
Spent all that money.
Huh? What happened?
You know what you did.
I don't. What happened? I would be the type to put on.
man.
I'd be the type to put on the fucking. Where is it?
Put on the vest?
Go like fucking Al Borland and shit.
Put on my scuba float.
It's a lot of money for that.
Is it? Oh yeah, it's 35K. That's a lot.
$35,000.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Now go ahead. You already broke the bank.
Nah. You gotta do that one per stream. You can't do it every time.
E-gas. She came with a set of knee pads.
Bars?
What?
I know you had
There's
bars.
another round for that.
Oh, you can have a skirt. At least put that on.
What, the mini skirt?
Yeah.
How's that? Oh, not that color. I don't like that color though.
I apologize to any viewers. That was out of pocket.
You knew it was at a point. I don't think you cared. I don't think it was the problem.
I do. I apologize, especially to the ladies in here.
Holler at the ladies. The accessories. I'm getting rid of the.
I'm looking around me right now. I'm like,
150,000.
Because it's a monocle and it's fancy. You also like the Monopoly Man, and that's all that matters. Actually, that's a lie. I did that.
and look, yeah, and you too can look like Doobie 3D.
Oh God.
You too.
I think it's headwear. No, it's not. I don't like.
No.
Uh.
Bob Plug Hallie and shit.
Of course. Can I think we're just gonna customize what we. Whoa. We gotta change it to something. You all right over there, buddy?
What the Heliante?
Helianta.
What the hell, y'all?
Helianta. What the fuck? Oh, that's just you changing the.
Helicuta?
All right, stop. We're done. Stop.
Heliburton?
It's one of these days, bro.
Say that one more time. I dare you.
I don't really like the goggles. That looks kind of lame.
Really?
That looks worse. Yeah.
Off-brand on boot.
Off-brand on boot blackouts.
We couldn't
Mardi
get the whole
Gras.
mask.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it.
We don't have the budget for half.
Fuck it. We role playing today. Fuck it. All right. What are my hair
walk
options?
around.
I've done the afro.
You're gonna walk around with that on your face? Man?
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely don't like the braids. I used this before. We used this before.
Those dreads.
God, those cornrows look rough.
These look atrocious.
Dude, those look like the most generic black cornrows ever.
I think you're just like how annoyed you were just off of the premise of being like, okay, that doesn't work because the hair doesn't clips with the fucking mask.
Yeah, exactly.
Feather isn't terrible. Nah. No.
Wait.
No.
Nah.
Maybe.
Wait, the half shave's all right.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not.
not
It
bad.
never is. It's disgusting.
Jesus Christ.
God,
What the fuck?
Guy.
So this.
I don't know why that.
Yeah, if you want to look like a butch lesbian, then put the half-shaved haired one.
He's like, I like my women with hair on them.
What?
That's not bad.
Yeah, I don't mind the wave.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Oh my goodness.
All right, Donnie.
He's very aggressive today.
Yeah.
Are you someone's prison, bitch?
Better than the other options that are on this fucking list.
You know what? Where's the other one I was looking at? That's not it.
These are all ass.
Not the emo one.
Yeah.
Double buns isn't terrible. It's just.
Yes, the fuck it is. It's a fucking disgusting.
Well, did we do the wave already? Did we do the wave already?
Wave. Wave is acceptable. Do wave.
Fine. So this will be our outfit for the next part.
I wish you would take off the damn mask.
Nah, we're keeping the mask. We're
looks so bad.
We're LARPing. We're LARPing, guys. Look, we're LARPing. What's the problem?
He's channeling the Undertaker from 1995.
See, he fucking gets it. Anywho,
Yeah, next part you get more fan service too.
Wee. All right, so next stream will be Friday. Yeah, I don't really know what that stream's gonna be. We'll see how that goes. But for right now, the plan is for it to be Friday. And then obviously Saturday will be more Expedition 33. And yeah, that'll be the general gist. So hope you guys enjoyed some Sunset Overdrive. We did some plot. I think we did what would be considered a boss. I'm not sure. The dragon thing wasn't really hard. But I think the cinematic makes me think it was meant to be a boss. And other than that, we will catch you guys on Friday. I have to go lay down now because I have to get up for work tomorrow. That was well timed, Donnie. Here's your paycheck. Fuck. I forgot I'm broke. Anywho, why is the game played away? I think Tyrone is streaming right now.
Yes, he is.
Does anyone want to post his link in the whatchamacallit? The
Raid is over.
I can't raid from YouTube to Twitch.
Oh,
somebody in the back like, oh, that's right, you on YouTube now. Like that's, I feel like it's literally.
I low key forgot for a minute.
I already knew what was up. I already knew what was up. He's like, yeah. He don't even realize. He's like, oh, you on Twitch? You ain't on Twitch? What's wrong with you? Oh Lord.
Wait on Odyssey, what's wrong with you?
Thank you, Donnie. Appreciate it. Anywho, lots of gameplay to win, and we will catch you guys Friday. Peace. Oh. Where's the
she got fed it.
Wow.
One
Damn.
week from tonight.
Jesus Christ.
That's the first thing he said.
And you the one say, oh, we